Hello, and welcome to yet another, more than likely, pointless Enhancement Shaman video. Not completely pointless. I'm sure there will be some people that walk away from, or, well, maybe not walk away, but whatever, actually gain something from watching this and listening to me. Hopefully. Okay, so the point of this video is to kind of do a little review on the pros and cons and good and bad between using dual wield and using a two-handed weapon for PvE. Not covering anything about PvP here because there's no point, because enhancement just fucking fails at PvP regardless of what kind of weapons you're using, unless you're just really exceptional. Some people can do it, not too many. If you can, good for you. But for the most part, typical enhancement just lacks what is needed to excel in PvP. Anyways, so PvE, right, raiding. What I've done here is made a video of two different instances where I was in 25-man vault. The first video that you're watching right now is me using two-hander Death Spite, which comes off of 10-man Kel'Thuzad. Pretty much the best two-hander I could get my hands on aside from Betrayer of Humanity, which, yeah, probably won't ever happen anytime soon. So, managed to get that weapon. Messed around with it, tested it out. I've got another video of me killing Karen Straza, or whatever the fuck her name is, in the end of Nexus, if you've already seen that one. But anyways, that was 5-man instance, 25-man content now, got some more raid buffs, things like that. This is where it really counts in my opinion. So, alright, use a two-hander. What's good about it? Well, it's fun. That's about it. Straight up. It's fun, you get some really big windfury crits, but that's about it. It's really cool, fun to do, gives a little more flavor to playing as enhancement, but if your guild or you or your raid gives a fuck about your DPS, you won't ever be using a two-hander. At least not in anything that you're trying to progress through. Maybe on some farm status stuff, which is what I'm doing here, because I knew me using a two-hander in this situation wasn't exactly going to hurt this pug too much. So yeah. Anyways, so using a two-hander, big ass windfury crits, that's about it. What are the cons of using a two-hander versus dual wielding? Well, that list is pretty long. First and foremost being a lot less white hits. And your white hits totally contribute to a lot of other things. More white hits gives you a higher chance to proc Maelstrom, which is, you know, throwing your instant either lightning bolts or chain lightnings out there, which is very, very crucial to DPS for this spec in class. If you're using a two-hander versus dual wielding, you're going to be losing 6% hit because of our dual wield specialization. We get 6% hit from that. Like I said, less Maelstrom. If you're using dual wielding, when you use Shamanistic Rage, you'll get mana back a whole lot faster if you're using a dual wielding. Also, because of the less white hit procs, it's also reducing the number of crits that you have going off from your physical attacks, which means you're going to be reducing your chance to proc Unleashed Rage by quite a bit, which you pretty much want to have that up all the time. That's the 10% attack power increase that we get.